play. For Lisbon to have success defensively, they're going to have to swarm to the ball better, and they're going to have to gang tackle. I don't see many people that are going to be able to take him down one-on-one. You might slow him down, but I don't see a lot of tackling, and that, again, is back to the fundamentals. Guys are tackling too high. You cannot try to tackle a guy that is 6'4", 240, high, and hope to bring him down. That's like watching Derrick Henry out there run the ball, and I'm a huge Titans fan, so I'm kind of marking myself out. Well, that's exactly what it looked like.
He had a Derrick Henry-style run back in Week 1 against Campbell, took it 81 yards down the side of the field out of the Wildcat and looked vicious. Now he's going to straight boot it away. This will be taken in at the 15.
Austin Daly with it.
That's your boy taking
the
it right side.
It is.
Yeah, down near the 30-yard line before he goes down, taken down by the young man, Ike Lake, getting some work on special teams. And we'll see your Lisbon offense coming out for the first time tonight. Trevor Sifke coming into quarterback. What can you tell us about him?
Well, he's got a good arm. I mean, he can throw the ball. The problem has been the lack of time in the pocket. Usually he's getting flushed right, flushed left. He's never been able to kind of sit back in the pocket. So that's kind of one thing that hurts this team in a way with their passing game. They have to use a lot of design boots and rollouts.
5 men on the line. They get penetration immediately, and this run is absolutely stuffed. Credit the entire defensive line to get in there before Jontrell Mixon laid the final blow. But Dalen Clark, a young man who's really getting his name out there as well, in on the tackle, along, of course, with number 11 in the offense and Alfred Coward. So many of these young guys really starting to make an impact for this Valley Christian team. Not only do they have great seniors, I mean, they're going to lose about 14 guys, I think, in this offseason, but they have the sophomores to continue this production, especially under a guy like Andy Hake that has seen and done it all here in high school football in the Valley. So 2nd and 8 upcoming. Minute off the board, and it's a rollout to the left. Looking for a route down the field, but Jontrell gets his big paw on it and turns that one back the opposite direction. And, you were talking about the fact that Sitke hasn't had a lot of time back there in the pocket. They try and roll him out of it to avoid this defensive rush, and he still can't get back there with the size and speed that's coming in against him.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that's, if they're going to want to establish a passing game, they're almost going to have to establish the run first and mix it in off the play action. They had success with that earlier in the season because when the play action works, it freezes the defense. So that buys you time in the pass game. But if your run game ain't working, they know you're throwing. So they're just pinning their ears back, and here they come.
Well, 3rd and 8, throwing situation. Jackson Bragg in there, and looks like Dalen Clark, the one to lay the hit, as Sifke just had to throw it away to avoid a sack.
Yeah, Sifke trying to dump it to Austin Daly there, coming across the field. But, again, that pressure. I mean, and I'm assuming this is going to be a repeat offense as this game goes on, as Sifke going to be under pressure all night as they try to establish that pass game.
2 throws, 2 times he's been under duress. So, yeah, it feels like an unfortunate trend that's going to continue to develop as they're going to show pass for a second but ultimately drop back. And Weber will boot this one away. Now Sifke on that. But back to return it, Vashon Gurley. He's going to get up to the 50, slip a couple of tackles, and Vashon Gurley
now
on the other side of the 40.
I don't believe that's a flag laying down there, is it? Do you see?
No, not a flag. That's the
just
marker
a marker.
He took it in at.
I saw it fly in. I wasn't sure what it was. Just caught it out of the corner of my eye. So Valley going to start on the plus side of the 50.
Yeah, they will. And, we saw Jordan Pete just toss the ball real quick to Jontrell Mixon. 1 play and a touchdown for him last time. I think we're going to see them maybe slow it down a little bit, give this off to Sean Lindsay, and see what he can do with it. He was so huge in their win a week ago against United, went big, over 150 yards. I think he eclipsed 200 in that game. And, well, they don't have him out there right now next to Pete. They will actually hand this off to Gurley, who's going to slip it up. He hasn't been a ton involved in the pass game so far this season with the new starting quarterback in Pete, but they're going to get him involved on a nice run. Same play we saw Jontrell in a minute ago, and they're using that time on it. Jontrell and Jay-Sean Lindsay, 2 of their big backs, as the lead blockers for their wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean, in that time, Lisbon, you saw they swarmed to the ball, but that was a little bit late, unable to get off their blocks. And that was something else these last 2 weeks that they've struggled with. And when the opposing team is able to get their hands on our defenders, they haven't been able to shed blocks and make plays.
All right, so you're looking at a bunch of 6-footers on the left side of this field. I think that's where this ball is going. And Pete sidearms it. He gets it there to Tyler Adams. Jontrell Mixon delivers a great block, and Adams off to the house. Tyler Adams on the second play of the drive gets it down into the end zone, and Valley Christian really starting to get it. And you know, Rick, you talked about tackling issues so far. You saw another example of that on that play. You just can't bring down this size. Tyler Adams, 6 foot 185. His lead blocker, and Jontrell Mixon, 6'4", 240, and he still had Vashawn Gurley, who's 6'2", 175 over there. That's a lot of beef over on that side of the field, and it's not going to take much to break free.
Yeah, I mean, I saw on that play you had Hunter Daly, outside linebacker, had a free release. Quarterback able to get it out around him on that quick bubble screen pass. Safety Austin Daly beat the blocker, was just a little bit out of position, unable to make that tackle, and he broke it, took it to the house.
Well, Jontrell Mixon missed his first, but drilled the second. Getting some elevation on it as he drops it down near into the locker rooms. 13-0. We'll step aside here in Campbell Memorial. Valley leads it 13-0.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back to your Sports Network. Alec Berna and Rick Daly in the booth tonight here as the War Eagles from Valley Christian lead things 13-0 as Jordan Pete finds Tyler Adams off of a little bubble screen route. Jontrell delivers the block down the field, and Adams takes it 30-plus yards to the house. And, you know, you mentioned fundamentals and the tackling so far in the game, and we've seen quite a few examples of that on the 2 touchdown plays. And at the moment, only, 3 plays from scrimmage for Valley Christian and 2 touchdowns?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like you blink and you missed it. I mean, this game's, there's still 9:37 left to go in a 12-minute period, and we're still in the first quarter. So Valley's not messing around. I mean, they got their foot on the gas, and, I mean, it's safe to say they have Lisbon on their heels now.
And you hate to say it this way, but it kind of feels like Valley wants to go home early tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, Lisbon's coming out. They're fighting. But the thing is, I mean, the size, that's the big issue, as that's going to be Logan Stauffer taking it back. Now, he's got 3 returns for touchdowns this year, so he is dangerous as a return man. But this time, not going to have that same kind of magic, as they're not even going to get across the 30 for the second time.
And you're going up against a team in Valley Christian, and where you've seen the lacking in fundamentals for Lisbon so far in the game, you're not going to see very much of that from this VC team. You would have a year ago. They got down on themselves. They got sloppy towards the end of a couple of games. But this season, a complete focused mindset. And talking to Hake before the game, went, you know, the one difference that I'm seeing, your guys are just playing clean, and he couldn't agree with that more. He really loved the word clean as well, because it's something that you couldn't say a lot of for this team last season, but so far in this year, they have been really great at just playing great fundamental football. As Valley Christian, I don't think paying any attention to a potential pass here. They're playing run all the way, and it's going to be a speed option off to the right side.
Austin Daly going to take it, going to get a couple. Now, one thing I noticed, not to cut you off, on that kickoff return, Logan Stauffer brought it back. He is currently on the sidelines. He got banged up on that return. I don't know exactly what happened. So right now, Lisbon down their number 1 receiver.
That's really going to hurt if they're going to attempt to pass, because you're looking at a great secondary here from Valley Christian, perhaps the best they've ever seen, with the likes of Tyree Washington and Marquez Gibbs, their 2 deep safeties. Vashawn Gurley gets out there as well, but Kendall Clark, the far side defensive back. And then here on the near side, you have Amir Dixon. A lot of speed out there, and as you see, 6 guys on the line breaking through instantly. Daly's getting it, taken down at the 30, may have been by the back of his helmet.
Yeah, somewhere by the face. You see his head turn and come down, but
no flags.
No flags.
That's the big one. I thought maybe for a second it looked like it was an ugly tackle. Might have been a horse collar, but running through there, the traffic, wide receivers and blockers getting in the way. Might have missed a call, and that's going to set up 3rd and 8, their second 3rd and 8 of the night. And last time in this situation, Sifke rolled out to the right side, had to throw it away as he had Kendall Clark in his face, or Dalen Clark, pardon me, the other one in his face that last time out. So we'll see if Valley Christian maintains this pass rush. I mean, they're coming out 5 guys on the line. They're not surprising anybody. They're showing you what they have, and they're bringing it each time.
Yep.
And Lisbon hasn't been able to stop it.
Now I'd watch this edge here. Yeah, they're going to say, yep, here comes 8.
Everybody is there. Washington almost got it as they were looking for Austin Daly there into the flat as Sifke was just backing up, trying to roll away from the pressure of Jontrell Mixon. And then right up the middle came Sam Washington to apply some pressure along with Jackson Bragg. They rushed 5. They got 5 there. That's insane right now. You don't see that kind of penetration every single day from any defensive line. The fact that they're now loading up every time because they know they're going to get through with 5, they're leaving every single corner in one-on-one coverage, and it's not looking like it's a favorable game if this offensive line can't start holding up 1 or 2 of these guys to give Sifke a place to roll out to.
Yeah, exactly. Sifke going to drop back here for a punt.
Sean Gurley back deep to receive. He's waiting at the 40. A piece of that taken in by Sam Washington.
Going to take the Lisbon bounce, though. Look at this.
Yeah, that's going to roll all the way down to the 20.
Yep. And that's where it'll be downed. Hunter Daly there, the long snapper, able to get it. So Valley going to start deep in their own territory. But to this point, Alec, it hasn't looked like where they start matters.
No. But that being said, we've seen both of those on the inside of the 50-yard line. So they've had very short fields to operate.
Correct.
I think it's caught Lisbon a little degenerated that they've been kind of backed up already in the red zone both times on defense. So maybe now you got that longer field. You can get a couple of these plays maybe to go your way. You get a stop. Get an incompletion, stop the run, get a stuff. You see they're coming out right now. 5 guys up in the box. Actually, they're going to have a full 8 guys in the box as Lindsey is going to run it right side, slips out of a tackle. Now he's going sideline, and Jay-Sean Lindsey with no one to beat. Well, he's got someone coming up on his tail, but he's not going to catch him. Mark Moore in hot pursuit, but 4 plays and 3 touchdowns for Valley Christian. But hold on.
Whistles. I don't see a flag on the field, though, so what's going on here?
Oh, well, now
wait
there's
a minute.
one that landed out
It's,
of bounds.
Yeah, it's landing out of bounds, so there must be.
It's on Lisbon. Andy Hake is declining the call right now.
Okay. You didn't see the call from the official. Whoever threw that flag, a wind must have carried it, took it right out of bounds into the Valley sideline.
Yeah, he did. It must have been coming across the line of scrimmage, and it just got thrown out to that right side. Not sure what the call was, but touchdown's going to stand. And
holding against the defense.
Don't see that one very much on a run.
No, you do not.
Well, how about this? 4 plays from scrimmage, 3 touchdowns now for Valley Christian. This is turning into a rout quickly. And we're only just over 4 minutes into this game, and we've had 3 touchdowns from Valley Christian.
Yeah, we were talking, off the air about the accelerated clock and everything, and yeah, we're getting there. I mean, I hate saying it, but I mean, it almost looks like Lisbon is outmatched, and to this point, they've been outcoached.
They're being out-physicaled. I think maybe it's the big one as Jontrell Mixon's kick
no
going to be no good this time. Normally, Valley Christian goes for 2 a lot of times, but in a game like this where they feel comfortable, I think they're going to let Jontrell work it and try and get him into a rhythm as they feel they might need him later on in the season. But with
get the reps.
We're going to take another step aside here on YSN and be back when Lisbon gets the football on the flip side of the break.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Welcome back to Campbell. That penalty going to be enforced here on the kickoff, so John Trell's going to get to boot this thing from the 50-yard line. He's put every single ball inside of the 15, so perhaps, though, with Valley Christian's kickoff defense getting so far up the field, perhaps it opens the door for their big returner to make some noise. This will be just a squib going near out of bounds. This is going to get picked up at the 5 as it completely died, and this is going to ruin field position for Lisbon. They're going to be starting out at the 12-yard line off the kickoff.
Yeah, definitely, being in a hole like this, this is not ideal starting field position. Now, having said that, if Lisbon is able to sustain this drive, and I'm not saying go down and score, but I'm saying get a couple first downs, take a couple minutes off the clock, that has to be a confidence booster, which is something that they desperately need right now.
Here's the question. Can they go a minute without allowing Valley to score a touchdown? Because that's been the story so far.
Right now the answer is no.
Right. We have 4 minutes off the clock and 10 seconds and 3 touchdowns by Valley Christian.
Yeah.
So a little jet pass off the front of the formation, but not going to go anywhere.
He's going to lose yards.
As Kendall Clark, coming out of his defensive back spot, beat the receiver, and now a player
Stauffer's
down.
injured again.
Stauffer's down, and we're going to step aside.
News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs,
call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com
or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Welcome back, everybody. We have an unfortunate incident there. As you can see, an ambulance taking a player off the field for Lisbon. Unfortunate, but unfortunately, game must go on as this is 2nd and 11 after the play goes backward. Kendall Clark made a great play off out of that defensive back spot to get in there and break up that jet pass and make it go for negative yards. Now, Sifke back out here after a long break. We'll see if they decide to change some game plans or can get some momentum elsewhere. At least not on the first play, as I think this might have gone backwards as well.
Yeah, that
lucky
one,
to get up to the line of scrimmage if they give him it.
Hand off to Hayden Colvin, and it goes nowhere. Good thing we can report, though, the injured Devil was able to walk off the field, so I think they're just taking him as a safety precaution to get checked. So
yes,
he was able to get up, walk off the field under his own power.
Got a nice round of applause from everybody as
absolutely. Well deserved.
Rashawn Gurley went over there and made sure he was all right. In the day, you know, friendly rivals is what they always say during the pregame.
Absolutely.
Well,
now, see, if you're Valley here, it's 3rd and long. You know Lisbon's probably going to pass here, so you just pin your ears back and come at them.
I think you have to, and this is the first time we haven't seen them put 5 guys on the line, but it's going to be a run. Daly's got it.
Daly going to drive.
And is he going to
get
that
the first down? He might have. No,
it's going to be about a yard short.
Yep. That's a good run there. You got a little bit of room, but it's going to be 4th and very short. I mean, at this point,
biggest play of the night.
You're down 19. If you're Lisbon, I go for it here.
I think you have to. It's 4-down territory.
Yeah, I mean, this was one of those plays that was a nice chunk play that gives you a little bit of a boost. You need something like that.
Officials timeout. They're going to measure this. Daly might have gotten that first down. I think it's close. But you look at that as well. that's the biggest run of the night. Biggest play from scrimmage for Lisbon so far in the game today.
Absolutely.
And
made a nice cut.
Right. They do it now that Valley Christian's gone away from a 5-man front on the defensive line. If I'm Andy Hake and their defense coordinator, Aaron, I'm getting back together here and go, all right, well, they got through us on a 4-man front. Let's go back to 5 here and stop them on 4th down. They measured this. They did get the first down. So Austin Daly delivering a big blow here for Lisbon.
Trying to get the crowd a little pumped over there on the side.
They get their first down of the night. 30 minutes into our broadcast.
And see, you say that and say it's the first down of the game. The first quarter's not even halfway over
right.
yet, but it feels like it's been,
it feels like this game is going into halftime.
Yeah, because, I mean, Valley touches the ball, they score. It's like they have the Midas touch tonight. Every time they touch the ball, points show up on the board.
Well, maybe we have a fumble that Valley touches, then it gets dropped back on the ground, and then Lisbon picks it up and takes it the distance. That's, they touch it, they get points. Maybe they can get something. Lisbon can get one off a tip or something on a pass.
Yeah, let's see if Lisbon's going to go back here and run that motion.
Everyone is on the line.
They are. Looks like they're going to go back the other way.
This is
they
a
are.
9-and 8-man
Daly's going to try to
front.
take it around the left or the right side, and that time, no. He's going to get maybe a yard.
Yeah, so how about that? An 8-man front for Valley Christian on first down, and still Lisbon gets a yard out of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Valley, you know that you're going to get pressure if they try to pass. So there's no reason to not be aggressive here. Lisbon has not shown any ability to move the ball down the field. They have not challenged you or threatened you.
They haven't even attempted a pass over 5 yards.
No. So when you're a defense and that's what you're facing, that allows you to be aggressive. And, I mean, I would absolutely do it too.
6-man front now.
They're going to run the same play. No, this one they're going to fake and give to Colvin.
And
he's going to get popped.
And
here comes the flag.
Hit.
Yeah, I think so because
Tubbs
he was
goes
wrapped
in
up.
there. He's wrapped up, but that whistle didn't come in until after that hit.
He led with the head, though.
Brian Tubbs went in there. He's got plenty of power. I think that's a questionable call. But
yep, referee's touching his head. He must have either led with his head or hit him in the head.
I think it looked like he went helmet to chest on it. So, but that one's really going to help Lisbon out. Now back-to-back first downs. As Brian Tubbs still trying to get that rhythm back.
They've doubled their first down output on this drive.
Well, they plus 2. You can't double 0. You're only going to get 0.
Well, it's 2 more than they had.
There you go. And the big spot for them. This is their best field position. Up to the 35-yard line now.
Absolutely. Whoops, let's move the camera here so I can follow the action. Get a little bit more zoom here.
All right, Valley Christian going back to a 5-man front. It's a run to the right side. Daly's got some space, makes a couple Eagles miss, and jumps into the Gatorade coolers on the Lisbon sideline. He took out his team's water supply for the rest of the night.
But a good gain.
Good gain yet again.
Now, was Valley on a 5-man front again?
They did go 5 men there.
I didn't see that, so, okay.
Yeah, they edged up their linebackers on both sides. And that's a key piece of what this defense does. They run.
Yeah, it looks like Lisbon got about 6 yards on that one.
Yeah, they did. And that's not something that Valley Christian's given up a lot. So, I mean, this is the style of defense Valley likes to run. It's their 4-2-5, but they love to walk their linebackers up. And as you see, they put 7 guys up there this time, and still getting back to the line of scrimmage despite the early hits. Good, strong running now coming in from Daly.
Yeah, I mean, but you see, here's what Lisbon's tendency is. That play worked for 9 yards. So now they're just going to keep trying to run it, which they've run it 2 out of the last 3 plays with no success.
Valley's going to dial it up at some point and figure it out.
Exactly.
They've done it on every drive so far. There's been one play that worked, and Valley instantly responded.
Yep.
And, I mean, they basically did on that last drive. They were about to force a 4th down before the penalty marker came in and Tubbs, goes helmet to helmet on it. So now it's a quarterback keeper. Sifke's got it, but he goes down.
Nowhere. So they're trying to run some misdirection and some confusion off of that play, but having no success with it. So you're at the 40, 4th and 5. I mean, again, if you're Lisbon here, I don't.
They're going for it.
I would go for it.
Oh, maybe not. This is their punt formation.
Yeah,
but
they
will.
They will show.
He's got a chance to go.
Yeah, they will show that they're going to go for it, and then Sifke will drop back and punt. But here's the thing. If Valley is expecting that, you've eliminated one off the defense. So now it is 11 versus 10. You would think you have the advantage, but it looks like we're going to get a timeout here maybe.
I think Valley's going to go talk this over and
Valley's
tell, hey,
take a timeout.
Better watch out. Sifke can move. Let's not underestimate this. And Daly, if they give it right to the up man, he's on the right side of that formation. If they direct snap it to him instead of going all the way back to Sifke, that's going to catch the defense snap. And if he has at least half a block from his right tackle, he's going to find a way to get 5 yards from what we've seen on the last couple of plays. Chris Lacey and Kendall Clark, I want to mention, they're the one to wrap up Sifke and force the 4th down here. But this is a big 4th down spot for Lisbon. If you have any shot in coming back in this game down 3 touchdowns already, you need this 1st down. You need this drive to end in a touchdown.
Absolutely.
Field goals aren't going to do anything for you at this point.
Absolutely.
You need this to turn into something big. You can't give the ball back, at least on the 40-yard line
now,
either.
to touch on what you said about the direct snap to Daly, that would be twin brother to twin brother if that were to happen. So you would wonder, is that something that they've worked on before?
I can imagine it has to be something, right? When you got a twin connection going on out there, you have to at least practice it. Get a rep of that in practice.
Absolutely.
You know, if anything, they might have done it together
at
outside
home,
of practice,
right? Yeah, exactly. They do some things at home. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a possibility. But at the same time, to me, Lisbon has always come off as conservative. I've never seen them, take that chance. Even if the game was 0-0. At this point, I think that they don't take the chance. I think Sifke's going to drop back.
We'll see what they do here.
Yep, here it comes.
Will. Got to watch for that direct snap. I think Valley's waiting for it. They got 5 men up. It will go to Sifke, and nearly getting a ham on it again was Washington. No one's back for Valley, so they were 100% expecting a potential 4th down try there, but this is going to go all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Long snapper Hunter Daly downs it again, so another long field for Valley, but what did last drive prove? That means nothing.
One and done.
Means nothing.
One and done. They gave it to Jayshon Lindsay.
That just means whoever touches the ball on this play might be a little bit more tired.
Yeah. I don't know if Jayshon Lindsay will get it again.
But I mean, that's the way it's looking here. Now,
everyone should be well rested, though, after our brief intermission.
Absolutely. Now, I would say at this point, Lisbon has a little bit more momentum than they did early.
Yeah.
So maybe they can respond defensively from this. Maybe we can make some tackles and hold Valley, to a 4th down or, at least slow the drive down.
I was told, watch out for Hunter Daly. He's that quarterback of this defense, like you were telling me earlier. Perhaps he makes something off a high snap. Pete looking deep. Gurley wide open, but overthrown by a yard. Just about put it in the pocket, and Gurley had him beat by 20 yards.
Oh, he had more than a couple steps on him.
I think they're going to go right back to it. Now, Valley Christian last season, I'm going to take this back a little bit. Last season, exact same spot on the field. Dial up the exact same play to Gurley. He makes the catch, takes it 90 yards to for a touchdown. They then call it back on a holding. They went back to him on the next 3 plays, and he got it into the end zone off of.
Yeah, because to this point, Valley has not thrown the ball. That was their first attempt. Right. So they're not mixing it in, but they're going to go back to a spread look here. And you would wonder, you see Lisbon, their linebackers are playing back, so you think they're going to play coverage here.
Pete's going to take it from Cornell. Screen pass. Spradley's got it, but he's not going to go anywhere. Finally, Lisbon's defense is going to make a stop. It's going to bring up the first 3rd down for Valley Christian on the night.
Yep, and they swarm to the ball, so that's what you're going to have to use against this team. Giving up a size advantage, you're going to have to double and triple tackle these guys. That's just how it is. So if they can do that consistently, they can slow this offense down.
Philip Spradley getting nowhere on the reception officially. Loss of 1.
Now see, if I'm Lisbon here, I'm lining up with single coverage and I'm bringing the house. And I'm going to trust that somebody out of the 8 that I send can get to that quarterback before he gets the ball off. I'm going to test the
first-year quarterback.
Yep.
Spradley in motion, looking for the jet pass. They give it to him. Handoff, trying to find some space to the left side. Lisbon closing in, but he slips out of a tackle. He's going to get up past the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. It's going to be a pickup that cuts
5 yards
lead
maybe
in half. But that's going to bring up a 4th down decision for them. Now their boy, and Jontrell Mixon, he will go out and punt this football, and he had one go for, I think it was 56, 60 yards in that first game of the season against Campbell, and he's got one heck of a leg.
Austin Daly going to be your punt returner here, filling in for Logan Stauffer, who got injured earlier.
Injured on that first kickoff, or second kickoff, I believe we saw for them.
So we're going to zoom out
stayed out of the game.
Here. Who's going to be the up man? That is Mark
Moore, number 25.
Moore, yep. Now is
Watch
Valley
out
going to
for
go
Valley.
for it here?
Well, hold on. I don't think Lisbon's ready for this. They are not in the right formation. They're expecting punt.
Yes, they are.
4th and 5.
Valley's
and
going.
No timeout from Lisbon, so plenty of space looking for Spradley, but
and
it's
the pass,
overthrown.
no good.
And Lisbon's going to get this football now at the 15.
Now, I mean, did Valley really need to go for it there?
That's Andy Hake football for you. Welcome to War Eagles, what he calls it.
Yeah.
He's taking his boys to war is what he'll say. He's trying to take them up Normandy Beach. He's not stopping for no one. That was a quote from before the game. He's like, these referees know I take my boys to Normandy Beach.
Well, this is going to give Lisbon the best field position they've had so far.
We'll see if they can capitalize off of it.
They almost have to. I mean, anything less would be considered a failure at this point.
Now, with the success you saw from Austin Daly running the football, you imagine they're going to go right back to that on this drive, trying to see if he's got some magic left in the tank.
And you see Valley making some adjustments.
They're putting everybody on the line. Surprise,
Sifke.
Surprise, they're back there and nearly
almost
intercepted
I don't know
Washington.
who Sifke was throwing to. There was nobody looking for that pass.
I think there was a miscommunication of where
Big
that ball was
time.
going. I think Luke Kraft was the guy over there, but I think he was blocking as well. And I think it was actually supposed to be, they had Daly kind of lined up as the up man, like a tight end on the left side of the line. I think he was supposed to swing out there.
He
the
came
pressure
down
came
and
in
cut
too
up.
quick.
I mean, head wasn't around, nothing.
The pressure came in too quick.
Yeah.
Sifke had to completely speed up the pass and just, I think, may have been trying to throw it at the feet of Luke Kraft to avoid an intentional grounding. Tyree Washington jumps in there and nearly picks it.
Whew.
Would have been huge for Valley Christian after giving up this field position.
Absolutely.
But I think that's why they did it. They feel so confident in the defense they've had today that I don't think they're worried about giving up a point to Lisbon.
This Valley playing press.
And here's pretty much
That's
the exact
Ashton
same
Hinchcliffe
play.
taking a pass out of the backfield.
It's going to be a solid pickup, about
Going to get
4
a couple.
yards.
Yeah.
But now about a minute left in our first quarter, nearly an hour into the night here in Campbell Memorial. We'll see what they have dialed up. It's 3rd down. I think it's a guarantee here. This is 4-down territory if I've ever seen it.
Has to be.
Down this much in the game this early on, I'm not taking a field goal, or I'm not even attempting one. I'm not lining up my field goal formation even if I'm faking it.
We have not kicked a field goal all year.
Well,
only extra points is what they've attempted.
Well, then my point stands.
Yep. I don't see it. I follow you. It's 4-down territory.
I haven't sent Ben
here.
Weber out there once. Not doing it again.
Nope. Sifke going to roll out here. Looking, fires. That's Austin Daly. He's got to turn, and he's going to be short, though, because he gets out of bounds. Momentum carries him out. Unless this was designed, they knew it was 4-down territory. Get what you can on this play, we'll go on 4th.
Well, with the injuries we've seen already for them in this game on the season, I think that was a move. Hey, get out of bounds. Don't take a hit because
number
you got
9
some power
coming off
hitters.
here. He's limping. Dalen Clark.
Dalen Clark, he's had a lot of big hits already on the night. He's been getting back there, yeah.
He's a little nicked up.
They're going to bring in
14.
Number 14. I don't have a 14 on my roster.
Okay.
So somebody young coming in.
Undercover. All right, so here we go. 4th and 2. What's Lisbon do here? They give it to Daly, you think?
I think you have to.
Or if you're Valley, are you looking for that?
Well, Daly's going to be lined up left side of the line.
So he'd be running towards the short side of the field.
I
don't know.
I think that we're going to have a timeout before we get there.
Yeah.
I think they're going to potentially move Daly. Same route that we saw to start this drive, where they're going to put him in a swing pass, try and set it up because they had Luke Kraft, their big tight end, in the same spot, pretty much setting up the exact same formation they started this drive with. They're either going that way or they're faking it that way and taking it opposite direction.
Going to try some misdirection.
I don't know how well you're going to be able to do a misdirection against the pressure that have been put on their pass game so far.
No, and we've already saw it. They've tried to run the misdirection and the counters off of that fake to Daly. They handed it off to Colvin. He got stuffed up the middle. Sifke ran the quarterback keeper, got stuffed on the outside. So if they don't give it to Daly, they're not able to run any of the misdirection. It's not working for them here.
Yeah, nothing's been working. So sooner or later, something's going to snap. They're not going scoreless in this game. We've seen that already on the season. While they've had, down games, they've still found ways to put points up, and I think that's something they've been able to hang their hat on just a little bit. You know, talking to
they're coming out in the
Coach
same
Aldemore.
formation that they were in before the timeout.
And look at this press coverage coming out there. I mean, man on man, you don't get any closer. You can't see it on this left side of the screen.
Yeah.
Just off the formation, there's about an inch of space. Sifke rolling, going deep. Washington nearly picked it again, but it's a turnover on downs.
Trying to hit Daly in the end zone.
Went a little too deep, yeah. And again, you know, they kind of fake it as well that way because Sifke's rolling out this direction. And I think they had Mark Moore blocking, actually, right at the line of scrimmage, holding Spradley so he couldn't drop as well back into coverage. Spradley, one of their best defenders, trying to go over the top now of the defense. First time we've seen them do that as well and actually get a pass off, bring Sifke out of the pocket and putting some blockers in front of him to try it. Nearly pays off, but it also nearly burns him, and now they give the ball right back to Valley Christian at the 9-yard line. But I like the aggressiveness. First time tonight we've seen this Lisbon team be aggressive.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you have to be. You can't. That's one thing I've seen a lot from them is they play off. You know, you see a lot of the linebackers and stuff, their first step is backwards. So they're just inviting the offense for that 5 yards. You know what I mean? Like, we need some aggression. That's the big thing. They need to fire off the ball. They need to dial up some pressure because they're not getting it with a 4-man rush.
Well, we saw a deep shot to Gurley last time. Spradley looking that way, but
Hunter
he's going to get out of
it.
Jordan down the sideline,
is that going to
took
draw
a
a flag?
shot.
No, it's not. It looked like Hayden Colvin was the one administering the pain there. See, I was talking about pressure, and they brought it that time. Twins off the edge. You had Hunter coming off the right, Austin coming off the left. Hunter had a chance at him, missed it, forced him out of the pocket, and no gain.
Well, you're looking at a guy under center in Jordan Pete, who's played the last 3 years at every single position outside of linemen on this Valley Christian team. That's going to take us actually to the end of the first quarter as well. But Jordan Pete under center this season, taking over for Joey Batista, former 6'5" quarterback they had last year, who was an absolute slinger and has been the leader for the last few years. But you see the athleticism Pete's now bringing to this team and able to keep those plays alive, something we didn't see a ton out of in Batista last year, and that did hurt them in some of those situations like that. Nearly turned into a safety as Daly was coming in there, but Pete just takes a step back and moves, and you know, he is able to get a pickup. I think they're going to give him maybe one on the play, one or two.
It looked like the spot down here where the flags were, they gave him no gain. So we'll see when they get down to this end what they're going to do.
He must have stepped out right
I mean,
before.
all he did was take a little sidestep, made the man miss. I mean, that's what you need. Bought himself some time, but had to roll out and take off because there was nobody open. So kudos to the back end of Lisbon's defense for actually having some coverage there on that play.
Kudos to Lisbon band over there playing Painted Black by the Rolling Stones. Loving it. Valley Christian did not bring their band out tonight, unfortunately. Oh, actually, hold on. Never mind, they did. I see them finally sitting over behind the student section. The small group, but they know how to jazz it up.
Well, there they are.
I didn't see them. They were hiding behind a couple of signs up here in the box. But, all right, let's get it reset. Second quarter, and, you know, credit to Lisbon. Valley Christian hasn't scored since, you know, the first 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah. So either Valley has changed what they're doing, and it's just not working right now, or Lisbon has made some adjustments defensively, and I would say Valley's the one that's made the adjustments.
I would say Valley's trying to test out a couple of new things. I mean, this isn't the same offense I've seen them make in the last couple of games. So I think they're trying to put a couple new pieces out there and see if they can work some new formations, some new plays, get some confidence in Pete's arm too. Because so far in the season, I mean, they've had some tough games to go into, and they've not been able to get Pete a lot of opportunities to run things up. And now Spradley's going to bring this all the way across the formation. Caught it on the right. Now he's on the left, and now he's going to the house. 91 yards. Philip Spradley, goodbye. One play from scrimmage, or two.
Yeah, and I think he ran about, 140 yards to go 90-some, because that play started out on the right side of the field.
Yeah,
and he
catches
came
that on a
all
little
the way
curl.
back. Yeah, he came all the way back and able to break tackles and get some blocks and just.
And yet again, Jontrell Mixon absolutely laid a perfect block to set that up. Joseph Spradley was coming right back. He's just standing there waiting for somebody to run right into him, and he's a brick wall, so he doesn't even have to lower the shoulder to keep it a clean block.
Just get in the
Spradley's
way.
able to turn right past Jontrell and go right down the field. And credit to everybody for blocking there, but John Trell with another big one that helps move into a touchdown.
Yep.
So
pushes
25.
that lead to 25, potentially 26 here.
And we'll see if John Trell can boot this
and the
through.
second
He's missed
quarter
the last two.
just started. So we still got 11:39 left to go until the half.
Yeah, 21 seconds off the board and a 91-yard touchdown.
Yep.
So John Trell mixing, seeing if he can get this one through.
No
Does
good.
not. Wide right. Had the distance, but I think he's been trying out something new. A lot of his kicks so far in the season, they've been low, straight drives through the uprights. Now he's trying to put some elevation on it, and he hasn't been able to find the accuracy. But we are going to step aside here on Your Sports Network as we get reset for another Lisbon Blue Devils drive.
Coca's 24-slice pizza, 75 boneless wings, or our famous pepperoni rolls. Big game favorites. Order now and beat the rush. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only.
Welcome back here, second quarter. Daly and Moore back to receive it. We were just talking coming out of the break. Likely they're going to want Daly to touch this ball, use Moore as kind of that lead blocker for him to potentially set it up now that their big kick returner out of it. This is going to be a squib.
Fielded by the up man. That's Hayden Colvin Sr. looking for blockers.
Absolutely trucked over a Valley Christian member, and that's number 14. Now,
who we don't have a name for.
I don't have a name for it. I have an idea. That might be Chris Lacey. Chris Lacey, well, never mind, because I see him out there. Never mind on that. I don't have a 14. I'll find that out eventually. Don't you worry about it, Valley Christian fans. I'm sure you already know your team, so.
Somebody out there knows.
I'll just wait for someone to come start yelling at me. Hey, you should have known 14 was my kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry. It wasn't on my roster.
We didn't get the number change. All right, so Lisbon going to line up. Shifky going to be in the gun. Daly going to be there off to his left. Colvin looks like he's the up back there right in front of Sifky.
Looking about a run.
Yep. Going to give it to
Quarterback
Daly.
Keeper, no.
No, Sifky fakes it on the read option. Totally fooled me.
And he picks up 2 yards on the play. So,
wow.
Anything to get a couple of yards here and there. They're in 4-down territory all the way through. I think you have to stay bold. Yeah, give it to your quarterback. I know he's been banged up through these last 2 rough games, but you can't be predictable against this defense. We saw that in the first quarter, and they absolutely ate you up because you were too predictable.
Yep, absolutely. And that's the thing. I mean, that's what I've seen out of this Lisbon offense. Like, they like to run what they like to run. And if it doesn't work, they still like to try it.
Timeout taken by Valley Christian before we get to the snap. Andy Hake burns his second of the quarter.
Didn't like something there.
No, he did not, as it looked like they were going to give it to Hayden Colvin on the run. Moving off to the left side with Daly as his lead blocker. Andy Hake was like, hold on, we haven't seen him yet. So we will take another brief step aside here on Your Sports Network. Be back the remainder of our second quarter.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Welcome back, everybody, to Campbell Memorial High School. Valley Christian on the defensive side, burning a timeout. Heard us laughing coming off the broadcast. Rick Daly's college football team is losing to an FCS opponent in the second quarter. He's not having a great night, much like I think many Lisbon fans at the moment. They're hoping this drive turns around their sorrows so far.
Colvin going to get that handoff. Gets a nice block from Daly, breaking some tackles. He's going to drive and get close to the sticks.
Tyree Washington, though, getting in there, completely stopped him in the mud.
They are going to give him the first down here. So Lisbon went real hard count there.
They
tried it twice.
Yeah, they weren't afraid. Like, all right, let's see what you drew up on the other side. You think we're going the same thing? And, you know,
looked like they did.
Lisbon hasn't flinched.
Lisbon, no.
When Andy Hakes called those timeouts, they've come out in the same formation and went, all right, what'd you draw up? Now I'm curious. I want to see what they used to try and stop the play we just made. And it didn't work earlier. It worked this time, though. So I think they're coming out same formation. Are we taking bets? Are they going to run the same play?
No, I think they're going to run this one to Daly.
You're going
opposite
fake side?
Colvin. Nope, they're going to give it to Colvin again.
It worked that last time, not
and there
this
you
time.
go. You get a big run on it, and they go right back to it thinking it's going to work again.
Valley Christian responds instantly. They knew what they messed up on.
Yeah, that hasn't happened tonight yet. They have not run the same play twice and had the same result.
Right. Well, you're looking at one thing as well. I mean, any player down there, when you make a mistake, you're thinking about it instantly in that next 30 seconds, and then they run it back, and you go, all right, now I got a second chance.
Right.
And it's every player's dream, right? You get the second chance on the exact same play, and then you go in there and you eat it up.
Yep.
So same
look,
formation.
though. Yeah, they're going to go to a tighter
the
set.
offensive line's a little bit different now.
Yep.
They're loading it a little heavier. This one might go Daly right. Yes, it
No,
does.
It's Colvin.
Oh, well, they flipped the sides that their guys were on.
Yep.
This will push him up to the 44-yard line.
So decent little game, but it's going to bring up a third and 6.
So they run the same play, but they flip it around.
Yeah, so they're leaning on Colvin this drive, as now Colvin's going to check out. It looks like Hinchcliffe's going to check in.
Well, with Daly getting so many carries, I think maybe they're trying to save his legs a little bit at this point in the game. I mean, Lisbon has some games coming up that they're going to need him for, especially if you're expecting Stauffer to potentially miss some time with whatever he went down with earlier in the game. You know, you want to win this game, but at the same time, you probably have more winnable games on your schedule outside of this one that you were not favorites coming into that you do want to try and keep some of your bigger players for. You hate the game plan at this point to the next week, but at the same time, as a head coach, you got to think every week, and this is a heavy
rolling out,
blitz.
pressure coming. He's got to get rid of it.
Nowhere to go. He just chucks this at the feet of
Running
Daly.
for his life.
Jackson Bragg in hot pursuit. And that's another big boy that is just coming down the line. 5'11", 195. And I've been down there with him. He's a sophomore. Dude, he's just a bunch of muscle down there. It's very impressive to see.
Yeah, so here comes Lisbon here. What's his play call going to be? 4th and 6.
With the success they've had running as opposed to passing, I think this has to be a run. It's the only play that has worked, unfortunately.
Yeah, so if you're Valley, you're going to assume that they're going to hand this off to Daly.
I'm watching on the outside, though. I don't think they run this through that line because there's 5 guys there. Their linebackers are creeped right up the middle.
Nope, so
I think they're going to try and challenge the outside. All right.
Here comes the punt.
No one's back for Valley to punt either. They send everybody in.
Long snapper Hunter Daly trying to track it.
And they get the perfect roll. It stopped at the 1-yard line and bounced back to the 2 or 3.
So I tell you what, the
execution.
punt game working good tonight.
Hey,
they've been pinning Valley deep.
So if the rest of the team played like special teams, Lisbon could win the state championship.
Oh man, hands down.
Well, outside of field goals, we don't do those here with Lisbon.
No. It's been a couple years since we've actually kicked field goals.
Well, I'll throw this back. My first game I ever called, September 11th, 2020. Game I was on, Brookfield-Garfield. Garfield hadn't had a field goal in 3 years, and they ended the end of the first half with a field goal. So maybe we see one here, 8:25 to go. Really flash it back. That was almost exactly 2 years ago for me. So I'm being quite the full circle.
All right, so if you're Lisbon here, you got them pinned deep in their own end zone. You're bringing the house at them.
And it's going to be a
Doesn't
run.
look like it, but at least they're going to gang. They're going to gang tackle.
That's the
but
big
he's
one.
Going to get a good. He's going to get a good gain.
It's not going to be a 97-yard rush on the first carry.
But I didn't see any linebackers coming up. Like that's prime territory to get aggressive and send pressure. You know what I mean? Like at this point, you're down 25. you've got to try to manufacture momentum somehow. It's not just going to fall in your lap.
I think Spradley, the one on the carry as well, so they're trying to get him involved. Tyree Washington into the backfield with Jordan Pete here on 2nd and 4. Normally used as a blocker, they will. Down to Gurley. Does he have him? Yes, he does. What will Gurley do? This will go 91 yards. Vashawn Gurley taking it with him. Second straight drive for Valley Christian with a 91-yard touchdown. Wow. And that showcasing the hands of Vashawn Gurley. And
now,
you have to put him in double coverage because he will beat every single person you put on him in one-on-one.
That play, though, Lisbon played soft. They brought no pressure.
No.
If they would have brought pressure off the edge, they might have had a chance to disrupt that throw.
They did the first time when they went to Gurley.
Correct.
Pete was under pressure, tried to launch
and
and he overthrew him by a yard.
Exactly. So that right there should be your indicator that this quarterback, if he is in duress, cannot throw accurately.
And at this point in the season, that's just a lack of reps for him. He hasn't had
Absolutely.
enough time.
Absolutely.
That's not a knock on his skill because, as you saw there, quite the arm. I mean, he put that thing 40 yards through the air
he
across
floated
the field.
it. Yeah, I mean, he
Perfect
put
floater,
it.
too.
Absolutely.
He knows exactly where Vashawn Gurley wants that ball to be.
That one
this
looks
is wide
good.
left.
No, wide left. Okay.
So John Trell misses, what, 4th of the night now on that? So it's 31-0. Quite a few extra points missed out on, but we are in a running clock with 7:32 to go
Will
in
not
the
start
first
till
half.
the second half.
Oh, that's right.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Coca's 24-slice pizza, 75 boneless wings, or our famous pepperoni rolls. Big game favorites. Order now and beat the rush. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Welcome back. 31-point game. As you mentioned, no running clock unless both coaches agree. My mistake on that. But we will get to it if in the next 7.5 minutes the Blue Devils do not score. So everyone, I think, in this building kind of hoping, well, outside of Valley Christian, hoping that Lisbon can get a point on the board and perhaps make this a fun second half for us.
Moore going to take it.
Yeah, he's got some
He's
space.
got a blocker in Daly out there.
Oh, it just didn't have the speed. He got clocked up by Michael Clater, a sophomore. So we're seeing some young guys into the game. I saw as well that young man, Jarrell Miles, got put in a sophomore also onto that special teams unit. So Valley Christian trying to open up the book, get some young guys some experience early on in the game. You wonder just how many of their starters they're going to leave out there throughout this point. 31-point gap, good, but I don't think you want to let off the gas just yet because if Lisbon feels that momentum potentially coming, we know in the first two games going up against lesser opponents, they put up 91 combined points through their first two games. So they can score the ball when they get things rolling. So if I'm Valley Christian, I'm wary about taking out my guys just yet. I think I want one more touchdown on the board before I move over to JV.
Give yourself a little cushion. And even at this point, if you put them in, there's no reason you can't put them back in at this point because it would almost just be like an extended halftime for the starters.
Yes.
If you think about it like that.
We'll see this offense
the
come
officials
back
having a conversation down there. I'm not sure they're going over plans for after the game or what they got. They're trying to figure it out.
Perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, there's not much going on. Actually, I think we have a helmet problem with
Equipment
one of our
malfunction.
One of the Valley Christian players, not Sam Washington, had an issue with one of the straps on his helmet. It wouldn't click.
All right, here we go. Colvin in the backfield there. Looks like Colvin back there with
a couple
Sifke.
good drives for Lisbon so far. Just hasn't turned into points, especially that last one.
Daly.
Jumps over the line, and he's going to get about 3 or 4.
And the flag comes in after the whistle.
It might have been a late hit by Valley. On that, or it's a hold, because it looks like it's on the left side of the line where that flag was thrown in from. So
personal
it could have been a late
foul
hold.
is the initial call I see from the judge there with the ball. I'm waiting to see. It looks like, yeah, they're moving it. Personal foul against Valley.
Must have been a late hit.
So 15 yards. Lisbon will take that easily. And looks like Lisbon might be trying to go up tempo here maybe. No, they're going to huddle up. Okay, it looked like Hunter Daly, the center, looks like he was trying to hurry up to get to where the ball was spotted and get on it.
I think he wants to go. He's like, all right, hey, we got some momentum. Let's go. As you see, they're running right up to the line.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think they want to waste any time. They're not. The chains aren't even set yet.
Everybody gets set here. Takes it. Colvin going to take it. Run right into a wall.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Nope. Maybe a yard.
Ran directly into number Jalen Robinson. I think potentially the man on the, no, pardon me, Jarrett Johnson in on the tackle. Trying to listen to what our PA guy said. I think we got a couple of JV players getting into the game. Some of the younger boys from Valley Christian getting some playing time here tonight. So my spot chart might not be the most accurate at the moment.
2nd and 9. Lisbon going to spread them here.
They've been spreading it well, and it forces Valley Christian to at least be a little honest and take some guys off the line. They're not buying it at this point.
Takes it.
This is a pass, by the way. It was a forward toss, and Daly's going to get up past the first down, depending on the spot. They're going to. That's not a favorable spot.
No,
they're
going to
take a yard away from him.
Wow.
They're going to take 2 yards away from him. Yeah, that is probably the worst spot. That's the worst call they've made of the night. And
absolutely.
But I think that's a pretty good spot. We're halfway through the second quarter, and that's the worst call we've seen made. You know, I'm sure Lisbon fans and yourself want the first down.
So what do you think here? Are they going to – looks like Daly's lining up here. I'm looking for this motion play. Same play, yeah.
Same play. They might fake it, though, and give it off to Colvin. They've loved that misdirection here tonight.
Wait for the motion.
5-man
line. Here it comes. There it is.
Same exact motion, and they get the first down.
Across midfield, that'll move the stick. So a 3rd down conversion for Lisbon. That's going to keep the clock moving once they get the ball set, obviously. But Lisbon's starting to put a little something together here. But as you said, Valley has been subbing out some of those starters. So, like I said, I would be surprised.
They're only keeping their 2 safeties in the game at the moment and John Trell on the line.
I would say if I'm Valley, I'm okay putting in these younger kids now. Because, like I said, if Lisbon scores here, it's basically like giving those starters an extended halftime. If you need to put them back in to start the 3rd quarter, you can do that, and I don't think it would affect
I'm seeing
them.
a couple other starters out there, mainly their key pieces, but they're rotating in everywhere else.
Bailey going to get hit in the backfield and just taken down.
Great play.
No resistance from the line.
Yeah, Alfred Coward blew right there. Then they blitzed 7 on that last play, and they only had 5 or 6 guys, I think, blocking, and it just opened a lane right up, and Alfred Coward slips right back in there for the tackle for loss. That's a huge tackle for loss as well, -5.
Yep. And you see some of that body language from the players on Lisbon. They're getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at this point in the game, especially when you keep running the same play and it doesn't work the second time, you kind of lose that faith that, you're going to get the right play call when you need it. And I think they need, at some point here, to be aggressive. And they give us a quick flip to Daly, but Jontrell Mixon was trailing from behind, ate that up instantly, and then his left end and Dalen Clark jumped onto the pile as well to help him out.
Yes, I mean, they've run that toss, jet, sweep, whatever you want to call it. It's actually labeled as a pass because Sifke flips it to him.
Yeah, Sifke's going to get a little bit of a bunch in some passing yards.
It's a matter of if he hands it off to him in motion, it's considered a run. But as soon as he flips it, it's a pass.
The one thing I worry about the more and more they run that play is with the penetration we've seen from the Valley Christian line, especially with that one, they threw that 2 yards in front of Sifke to give that off to Daly. And in that spot, with the penetration that we've seen, at some point that ball's going to get tipped. And
Sifke going to fire one deep here.
This might get picked just over the head. Marquez Gibbs had that lined up perfectly and nearly picked it off as now a Blue Devils slow to get up their wide receiver down the line.
I think that's Mark Moore.
Took an awkward dive trying to jump over Gibbs to get there, so we will step aside with 4th and 15 coming, 3:36 to go in our first half of play.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Welcome back. It's 4th and a country mile here in Campbell. Now, you have to imagine they're going for the punt formation here. And I don't expect them to fake this, being backed up this deep, but you never know. They got the real favorable kick last time. See what they decide to do this time around. No one back to return this for Valley Christian. They have just been letting them boot this wherever they want. And Hunter Daly going down the field. He's going to watch this thing bounce about an inch in front of his shoelace and downs it at the 21. Where Valley Christian will take over. Now they've had a couple of touchdowns over 90 yards so far in the game. And they're going to have another long field ahead of them. But,
I think the thought process is you can't score a 91-yard touchdown if you don't have to go 91 yards to score a touchdown.
Well, there you go. Maybe they'll take a penalty or two, back themselves up 10 yards, and then take it down the house.
Right.
You'd be surprised how many times I've seen that this season from about 5 or 6 different teams. They just work better backed up. Brookfield Warriors, that's a squad. They played in this stadium last night against Campbell. That team, terrible if there was a 3rd and 10. If it's a 3rd and 17, a 3rd and 27, they're picking that first down up every single time.
Wow.
I'm not betting on them at a 3rd and 2, but I'll take them at a 3rd and 24. Well, we'll see this offense come back out. 3.5 minutes to go in the quarter. And they will run it. Washington's going to get his first carry of the day. He is slipping up. We do have a penalty marker down as he goes down up at the 35. But I think this is going to come back for a hold on Valley Christian. That's our initial signal from our line judge here.
It is.
And Pete's already telling his offense, hey, boys, come on back. Let's go.
That might be the first offensive penalty against Valley.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Because they had the personal foul on defense.
I think they've had 2 of those, yeah.
But nothing offensively.
So like I said, they're going to take the penalty. They're going to back themselves up, and now here comes the 90-yarder. Because look where they're walking this back to. We're at 88 yards. Now, if they call this, if they get a touchdown on this play, I'm just walking out. I'm done. I called it. I'm good. My night's over.
Wow.
You know, sometimes it's scary how well I know these teams.
Yeah.
And we'll see what they do here. Pete under center. Haven't seen a lot of Wildcat. It was how they came out in the first play of the game.
Yep.
Since then, they haven't done it. And Pete's going deep. And he just overthrows Gurley as, hey, he had pressure in his face, and he threw it too deep to Gurley. So Lisbon, they've got a recipe there. Now can they continue to go back to it? You do it on offense, might as well do it on defense.
But no, see, that's the thing. They're conservative. They're too conservative. Defensively, they're going to blitz here and there. They are, and that's the thing. Like, I'm a defensive-minded guy. I'm running Engage 8 every play. You know, I'm bringing the house every play. They're not aggressive. But that's how you make things happen. You can't sit back, especially against a team like this. Like, again, when you don't match up size-wise, you've got to try to manufacture things by getting creative. Being creative is not dropping back into a cover 3.
Well, it might be when you're going up against Vashawn Gurley, trying to put him in some kind of coverage, but I like the blitz as well. Now they're going to go quick to Spradley on the left side. It's on 2nd and 20. He's only going to get up to the 18-yard line, so this is going to create 3rd and long. But darn, no 88-yard touchdown.
No.
I don't get to go home early.
Austin Daly comes up from that safety spot, makes a beautiful tackle, limits him to a minimal gain. And see, you're 3rd and long here. So again, I would bring pressure. I would bring 6 or 7 at least.
I would tell you to bring pressure too, but if I'm Valley Christian, this is a perfect spot for me because I think they're going to bring pressure. I'm putting John Trell in the Wildcat. You have a dude that's going to break off every single guy that tries to hit him. They're not going that way. Jordan Pete is still back there. They have Mixon on the left side of that offensive line, and they are going to fake the run. Play action right side. Pete brings it back over the middle. Gurley goes up, stops it from being an interception as Mixon was in there as well. But looked like Mixon and Gurley more playing defense there than offense as Pete throwing cross body. Now for a right-handed quarterback, that's, a normal throw to make, but he's left-handed running towards the right. His number one target in Spradley got taken away by the first good defense I think we've seen in coverage of the night. And
again,
Pete's forced to throw bad.
Under pressure, can't make a throw.
I think they're learning out there.
One can only hope.
One can hope. So
Fourth
John
down.
Trell Mixon back there to boot it away. 4th and 14. 2 minutes to go till we reach the halftime here.
Daly back to receive. So let's see what kind of boomer he lets go here. You said
George
he had
Adams
a 50-some-yarder.
Yeah, he can put this thing long if he gets a good pop on it. Line drive right down to the 50 where it's muffed. And this will go down at the 45, so not much of a return. Thought we were going to get a potential blindside block as Tyree Washington was coming back in there. Took a shot from behind.
No flag, though.
No flag. It looked like it for a second because that little marker tab got thrown out where the ball went down.
Yep, that's it.
But Lisbon's going to get good field position yet again. The problem is their drives have stalled out every single time they've touched the football across the 50.
Here's what you'll see for Lisbon in this 2-minute offense. They will be in no sense of urgency. They will be content to just let the clock run.
I think at this point, a minute 48, here's a situation that Valley Christian found themselves in earlier in the season against Campbell. They were in this exact same part of the field, and Campbell decided to go for it with 50 seconds left, gave the ball back to Valley Christian at the 50-yard line. Valley Christian then had a 50-yard touchdown pass to Vashawn Gurley and completely closed out any momentum and took the second half with ease. So this is a spot I don't want to give any chances back to Valley Christian. And that was looking like a good run for a second as Ashton Hinchcliffe had some space, but it instantly closed up as Bragg got in there on the tackle.
So Valley sits with 2 timeouts left here. So if you're Valley, do you let that clock run, let him run one more play, and then start using your timeouts to try to get the ball back?
Andy Hake right down there, he's got his headset off. I think they're taking this to the half. He's already got the headset off. I think he's content at the moment. He's seen what he's wanted to see out of his team so far. I think he's just about ready to go in there and make those halftime adjustments and get this team rolling for the second half.
Colvin going to take it around the left side.
This defense is figuring it out.
A yard. And we're going to get, here comes the Valley timeout.
Well, never mind. Chris Lacey gets in there. I think if that goes for a couple more yards, maybe he doesn't. But the fact that that's a 1-yard pickup, if that, I think that's why Andy Hake goes and burns that timeout. He's seeing his defense is holding him. And I guess the other side of it in this game today with how quickly they've been able to score in some of their drives, I think that's the other half of why they're burning this timeout.
Oh, their offense out there looking like the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, they're just scoring at will. You know, and like you said, they're trying some new things out.
And they're working.
But you don't see like the consistency from them offensively.
No.
They run a play, score a touchdown. We haven't seen the same play run twice. They're trying different things.
And that's not something we've seen out of Valley Christian in the last couple of weeks from them, especially not last week against United. When they did find a play, they went to it a handful of times, but they mixed it in there. They didn't go back-to-back like we're seeing out of Lisbon. And I think that's the difference that we're having tonight between our coaches. Lisbon, they're seeing something, it's working, and it's like, all right, we have to go right back to it because it's the only thing that's worked tonight.
Right. Let's just keep running it. Run it until they prove that they can stop it, which is usually the second time they run it.
Yeah. Then they'll go, all right,
it's like,
can
me once.
Can we pass
Fool me
yet?
once, shame on me. You know what I mean? That's what it boils down to. But again, when you go back and look at it, it goes back to fundamentals. Because a lot of those plays and stuff aren't working because a lineman's missing a block. Like, if you're not executing the play correctly, it's not going to work.
Well, 3rd and long. This is an obvious passing spot.
Oh, they're winding the clock.
Valley must not have used the timeout there.
Huh.
So it's going to be a handoff to Daly. And actually, that was another forward pass. He's only going to get one on the play. And Valley Christian, no timeouts left. This clock should be able to roll almost all the way down.
That doesn't make any sense, though. The official stopped the clock. They signaled timeout Valley. Huh.
Well, you see Andy Hake walking it off. I don't think he likes something.
Yeah.
And he's talking off to his athletic director. I don't think he likes something that was put down there. He's about 20 yards from his team.
Yeah.
Now Andy Hake tonight also is mic'd up as YSN Live going to be putting together an Andy Hake feature coming out in the next handful of weeks. So make sure you Valley Christian fans and Andy Hake fans in general, look for that to be coming out on your sports network here in the next handful of weeks. One of the
Lisbon
most
just going to take
entertaining
the delay game here, or is it going to?
I think they had enough
take
time.
Us to the
this
half?
is going to take us all the way down.
It is. Okay.
Well, that will do us. First half of play. We're going to come out the gates with a running clock in the second half, so we'll see what Lisbon can do. But we will step aside for halftime here in John Napick. I'm Alec Burner, Rick Daly. We'll see you in a dozen.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
From on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our family's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
It means the world to me to know that what we're doing is impacting people. And whether it's simply, I got to watch my son or daughter when I was out of town, or we just love watching YSN. We love what you do for our son or daughter. So whenever someone says thank you or someone is appreciative of what we're doing, it tells me everyone at YSN is doing what we initially set out to do, which is shine a light on these athletes and help them kind of promote themselves. My name's Anthony Hartwig, and my sports network is your sports network.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2323 2730 or visit ksquare.marketing to learn more.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Jimmy Sutton here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
It means the world to me to know that what we're doing is impacting people. And whether it's simply, I got to watch my son or daughter when I was out of town, or we just love watching YSN, we love what you do for our son or daughter. So whenever someone says thank you or someone is appreciative of what we're doing, it tells me everyone at YSN is doing what we initially set out to do, which is shine a light on these athletes and help them kind of promote themselves. My name's Anthony Hartwig, and my sports network is your sports network.
Welcome back into John Napick as they're blasting Sweet Caroline through the PA system here in Campbell Memorial's beautiful stadium. Talking about one of the best venues to play on Saturday nights. Valley Christian comes out of the half with a 31-point lead, which means we are in a running clock, as we did see another Lisbon player getting taken out of the field here as well. Don't know who it was, but another injury for this Lisbon team. Things not looking great, and you know, injuries aren't going to help their cause. They move forward on the season, and obviously it's not going to help out those players very much either, that then have to go through and
back deep now for
injury.
Lisbon. We have Austin Daly and Ashton Hinchcliffe.
They've had Mark Moore
Mark
back there.
Moore not back there, so not sure if he is the injured.
I don't see any 25s out there.
If he is the injured Blue Devil in question. But unless Lisbon made an adjustment to that kick return team
John
to
Trell's
start.
going to put it straight away.
Hunter Daly going to return this one.
So it's not the one Daly, it's the other.
It is the other. It's the lineman that never touches the ball. He gets a crack, takes it out across the 40.
Didn't do too bad off of it either.
No, he did not.
Got a good little run.
Biggest player on the team, 6'4", about 170. A beanpole if there ever was one.
Well, second largest, Luke Kraft, 6'4", 225. Huh, yeah, right up there, though. Your boys have been the focal point of the team today. I mean, Daly's been great on special teams. Your other one's been pretty good on running the football. Some of the biggest plays of the night. We'll see if they go back to him here. I think I see.
That's Carter Oliver lined up out here
at
wide receiver. It's 20. Yep, and Daly going to take that one around the left side and get met in the backfield.
It's going to be a loss of 3.
Lose 3, so Lisbon goes right back to the well of what worked once and didn't work much after that.
Yeah, they're using that jet pass, and right there, something I said I was concerned about earlier with the penetration that Valley's defense was getting back there so quickly, potentially knocking that ball free immediately off getting it, and they nearly got there before that ball had any chance for Daly to move.
No, not at all. So obviously, based on that first play, now you got Ryan Carpenter in the backfield here.
Daly
going
off
out
to the right.
with wide receiver now. So they made some personnel adjustments, it looks like. Is that handoff going to go to Colvin? And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's taken down by Jackson Bragg.
So it looks like what's going on here is they're kicking Daly out to primary receiver spot with Stauffer out. Moore apparently injured, and I haven't seen him on the field.
Well, you know, Rick, I think you lied to me a little bit. You told me they wouldn't go make any change-ups at halftime before this game.
I think these were forced changes, though.
Well, either way, they made them.
These were ones they didn't have a choice, it seems.
Well, hopefully it turns out. Hopefully they can get something going. I mean, we got a running clock right now. Blue Devils don't want another game to end with a running clock.
Absolutely not.
I don't think fans want to see it either. I mean, we're definitely less Lisbon fans here than we started the game with.
Ryan Carpenter going to take that handoff, and he'll get maybe a yard.
Rolled
yes,
over.
He did.
Brian Tubbs, the leading tackler, coming off of an injury.
4th down already.
And Brian Tubbs missed the first 3 games of the season for an injury that was disclosed by Andy Hake in a coach's corner a couple days ago. You can go see the full story of what happened in that incident with that coach's corner. Just know he's had to come back from a lot. So to see him back out there, true inspiration for this Valley Christian fan base and for that kid and Brian Tubbs. So 4th and 9, they're going to go for it. And nearly lining up all scrimmage.
Going to go back to punt here.
Yeah, now they change it out like we've seen all night
nice
long.
Nice boot.
Spradley's going to be back to return this. I don't think they want any more drives going inside the 90, but this thing's going to roll. It's going to roll all the way down to the 3 where Daly will down it. So another great punt by Sifke. You know,
the lone bright spot.
Like I said, man, if the rest of this team was playing like special teams, this is a state championship team. I mean, how many other schools have 3 returns for touchdowns on this season?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think very many. And
no.
I know the one guy that does in the nation is currently one of the top commits for Ohio State. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think he's had a touchdown return in every single game. I don't remember which wide receiver it is, but yeah, there ain't too many special teams that match, and the ones that are nationally recognized.
Yeah, Lisbon has some changes out there defensively. I see Carter Oliver out there. I don't know if he's kicking out to corner. He is. Austin Daly still at the safety spot. Now they got number 17 back there. I'm not 100%
John Trell's quarterback. He's going to hand it off right side. Now out of
Austin Daly able to make that tackle, but not before it moves the chains. Big play, first down.
Tyree Washington got the handoff from Mixon. I think everyone was expecting big number 8 to keep it, but no. Hands it off to the normal lead blocker for him, and he just shot out of a cannon for a nice pickup of 10, maybe a little bit more.
See, Lisbon playing with more of a 2-safety look here.
And, you know, interesting they do that when, you know, we have a Wildcat and a quarterback.
Yeah, because Valley's not – I mean, they haven't been throwing a whole lot. It looks like they're going back to that Wildcat again.
Actually, to your point there of not throwing it, Vashawn Gurley's not on the field, so their deep threat isn't even in. So John Trell's going to throw it.
Intercepted Hunter Daly.
By Daly to the 5.
He's driving. He's in. Pick 6.
So just the second pass attempt of the season for John Trell Mixon, and it's a pick 6 by your boy and Hunter Daly to give the Blue Devils their first points of the game. And it also cuts off our running clock and gives this Lisbon squad some much-needed momentum.
And it stops the shutout.
It does. They hadn't been shut out on the season to this point, and it wasn't going to start tonight. You figured it was just a matter of time before
we have an injured
was
Valley
able to
player down, too.
And if that was the wide receiver, that's Jordan Pete, their quarterback. Their only other option is Ike Lake, a sophomore. So we will step aside. Potential big injury down for the War Eagles.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Coca's 24-slice pizza, 75 boneless wings, or our famous pepperoni rolls. Big game favorites. Order now and beat the rush. Coca's Pizza, we serve it.
Well, looks like they're going for 2 here in a 31-6 ball game. They need every point they can. Hunter Daly gets the pick 6. Now to roll out to the right. Sifke's got nowhere. Jontrell's there, and that is a forced incompletion. Yeah, grounding. I don't think it's much going to matter. Hopefully they don't call a penalty. It looked like for a second it's either grounding or roughing the passer.
I mean,
face mask.
just go down.
At that point, right?
Yeah, there's no point in trying to just throw that. That's asking for trouble.
See what the official call here is, but I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
They're walking off the field, so I think this is going to be intentional grounding.
And I would imagine they might want to enforce that on the kickoff. Well, Lisbon hasn't left the field yet.
They
look
were
like
walking
they were
off.
going to, yeah. And I don't know now. Yeah, it's grounding.
The penalty's going to be declined. So, 2-point conversion, no good off the pick 6 by Hunter Daly. The normal snapper for the team coming out of his linebacker spot to make a big play on Jontrell Mixon's, I believe, that's his 4th attempt of the season. He gets picked off, and down on the play went one of the Valley Christian players. So we'll see who they send down on offense. I think we're going to see a heavy dosage of Jontrell Mixon for the rest of this game.
Mm-hmm. We're going to get ready for kickoff here.
Now, for this Valley Christian team, they do their backup quarterback, Ike Lake, a sophomore that for the past year and a half, I've heard Andy Haig just absolutely love. He really likes the athleticism this guy has, and every week his ball has improved the way he throws it. So I do see Pete walking around on the sideline. He looks all right, but with a potential injury on him, they might move to just give this to Mixon with a 25-point lead and a good play. Maybe we do see a chance that Ike Lake gets in for, I believe, would be the 2nd time this season that he would get playing time. Very talented. Also a left-handed quarterback, so this program is going to move from a lefty this year to a lefty for the next 2 as well in Ike Lake.
Okay.
And from what I've talked to the receivers with, especially Vashawn Gurley and Jontrell Mixon, to the focal wide receivers, they really love the ball that both of these guys can put out. Ike Lake, the accuracy hasn't quite developed for him. That'll come with reps, but with the way Pete and him both have similar ways of putting that ball out there, these wide receivers really love those quarterbacks. So a good
There's
kickoff.
a nice kickoff there.
Drop down all the way to the 10.
Now you got no coverage on that left side, so if he kicks it out.
Yeah, here comes Gurley. Big play for him up to the 30. Slipping some tackles, trying to find a lane. He doesn't want to go down.
And there's the gang tackling that you're going to need.
He goes down out of bounds as some fighting as well. Players getting pushed off and pushed around as Ashton Hinscliffe looked like he swung at Spradley for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on down there. Getting some order here.
Yeah, Vashawn Gurley, I think part of it, he was going down, and the rest of the Lisbon group wanted in on it. And on the sideline, it doesn't always bode too well for some of the teammates of that player. This will be 1st and 10 from the 38. No, 37. Our chain gang is having a little bit of confusion here at the moment. But Jontrell Mixon coming back out. Jordan Pete out at wide receiver. It's the position he's played the last couple of years, so he's familiar out there. Jontrell Mixon already tried to go his way earlier. We'll see if they decide to go back to him. Vashawn Gurley also down on the bottom side of the screen. This will be a handoff. No, keeper from Mixon. Vashawn Gurley's the lead blocker, and Mixon's going to bring this up to the 49-yard line as he gets taken down by his opposing quarterback in Trevor Sifke.
That was the first time he's ran the ball tonight that he didn't take it for a touchdown.
Yeah. Really one of the few plays I think you can say that on for this Valley Christian squad. They've had so many big explosive plays, and I think at this point, Lisbon, I think they're done with that. I think they're tired of getting run all over. I think we're going to see a much tougher defense here in the second half. I'm hoping that Coach Matt Aldomore gave this team something inspiring at the half. So Washington will get it on this carry. Now he's got some blocking upfield. He's going to get a first down, and he fumbles it, but a Valley Christian man jumps on top of it. I think it was the lineman, Alfred Coward, moving upfield to jump on top of that football.
Way to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Alfred
Because another
Coward.
turnover there, that really could have swung momentum.
And very well could have. Number 11 getting back in there. Now, number 11 at the beginning of the season was Alfred Coward, 5'11", 190. Still looks like it out there, so if they've changed numbers on me again, my apologies. That was an early season number change. Hopefully they haven't changed anything back up. He's lined up, though, at right tackle.
All right, so they're still sticking.
Jontrell Mixon, they love this Wildcat formation. He is such a versatile player. They want to get him as many chances as possible. Now he's lobbing this deep for Gurley. And Gurley
goes over the
over
top.
Sifke to moss him.
Wow.
Trevor Sifke, you just got mossed.
Wow.
And
looking like Sifke was in position to make the interception, but Gurley just goes up higher and able to snag it. Now, in basketball, that would have been an over the back.
It would have
but
been.
In football, perfectly legal.
In football, you get put on national television for plays like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's just something. For you Lisbon fans, please allow me to introduce you to Vashawn Gurley for the second time tonight. And that makes it 37-6.
And just like that, Valley answers the points that Lisbon put on the board.
And they will allow Jontrell to go out here looking for an extra point. He's missed 4 of his 5 attempts on the night. This his 6th. Or pardon me, his 5th. I can't count. Apparently I can count because this is the 6th. We have penalty markers before it. I confused myself as we're going to have a jump from the defense. And when Andy Hake's been given this opportunity on a penalty on the extra point, he sent his 2-point conversion group out there every single time. And we'll see if he decides to change things up. I mean, he has his guys out there. That's the thing. You know,
yeah,
it's not a very big
with
line.
The offensive success that they've had tonight, that they haven't been going for 2 more.
I really think they're trying to find Jontrell Mixon in-game reps to get this through, because this has been the one spot in special teams that they haven't been as good as the rest of the team. So I think they're really trying to find him some opportunities. Good. And he says, thank you very much. Thanks for scooting me up a bit. I'll sink it through this time. 38-6. Valley Christian jumps back out to a 30-plus point lead.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Coca's 24-slice pizza, 75 boneless wings, or our famous pepperoni rolls. Big game favorites. Order now and beat the rush. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Welcome back to Valley Christian football as the Eagles lead at 38-6 over the Lisbon Blue Devils, who did get a touchdown. Defensively, their only score of the game, but perhaps it can turn into some offensive momentum and catapult them in their first offensive series since that pick 6 by your boy Hunter Daly, and give them a shot to move this ball on the offensive side.
One can only hope here. We'll see what they got.
One can hope.
We got
I think Valley Christian
here.
came out with a dozen players on the field.
So are they going to throw a flag on that or no?
They did on the far side, 2 of them down.
Yep, there's the flag. Okay, so they're going to back them up then?
Yep. Too many players on the field.
Back them
Seen
up
that
5.
a lot so far this season.
A little bit of confusion.
Well, I should say, I've seen that a lot today in college football, and obviously now here as well. Interesting. Don't see a ton of those penalties, but it's been a weird Saturday in football, I suppose, somehow. So Jontrell will now boot it away from the college distance of 35 instead of the 40. See how far he can send it back. This just helps out a phenomenal special teams group for Lisbon. Daly's going to get it. He's got a little bit of space. Can he get a blocker? No.
No.
As that was Ike Lake, a young sophomore, getting in there. to make the tackle. And, that's been the one thing tonight. They've had some good openings and plenty of speed off that kick return, but the blocking down the field just hasn't been there because of the size and speed of this Valley Christian group.
Yeah, exactly. Lisbon just not able to sustain their blocks, and that's happening on both levels. You see it offensively, and you see it on special teams there. I mean, that's kind of the formula for success. I mean, these plays, it goes down to execution. If you're not able to block certain guys, then you need to alter your plays and get a little bit creative to make them work. But we haven't seen that tonight.
I'm waiting for Lisbon to finally pop out a trick play somewhere and surprise this Valley Christian group, because they've obviously had misdirection plays, but nothing that's really going to confuse a fundamental team like this. As Daly will get it, and he will get stiffened up by Alfred Coward on the line and sent right back as he makes it back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more. And yet again, they go back to the well with Daly there, and they're just not able to get much out of it. Austin's had some really good runs tonight, but Valley Christian, I think they're keying in on the run. They're like, all right, go ahead and pass it. I dare you to pass the football.
The success that he's had, though, have technically been classified as passes.
Yeah. I think my point. I dare you to pass the ball
runs.
5 yards down the field.
Colvin gets a crack at it. He's going to draw
helmet
some
to
guys.
helmet. That's going to be Tubbs' second of the night.
Yeah, he's going to get out across the 40, about 4.5, 5 yard gain, but the flag comes down. The laundry flies, and you're saying helmet to helmet. I didn't
That's what
quite
I
see
saw
it.
Immediately.
Yep, they're saying it against Valley, so it's going to be another 15 yards.
Second time that's been called on Brian Tubbs tonight, leading with the crown of the helmet.
Now, is that rule in effect for high school if they get 2 personal foul penalties? Are they ejected?
No ejections at this level for that kind of hit. It is a 15-yard personal foul, which I think is what a lot of people want to see that rule move to at the college level as well.
Yeah.
Or make it maybe, that 2-tiered system. Get 2 you're out like soccer with yellow card, then you get the red card.
Right.
Make it some sort of system like that, but no, not here in high school. But Tubbs in the game, but I think I'm Andy Hake. I know he doesn't like the call, but at the same time, I think you have to go out there and remind Brian Tubbs, like, hey, that's a rule that's made to keep you safe.
And you got confusion on the Lisbon offense again
here.
They don't know where to line
doing.
up. They need to hurry up here. They got 5 seconds.
They do just get set.
Motion, Daly.
Well, that's not going to help out when you barely have time, but they do get it off. Sifke's got it right side, and he runs over Jarrell Miles and gets about 5 yards off the first down carry. There's the student section of Valley Christian starting to make a little bit of noise down there. First time they've really had to get into the game tonight to help out this defense.
Yeah, Lisbon kind of moving around here, but you see Valley, they've been making some substitutions defensively. A lot of those starters they've pulled out, and they haven't put them back in yet.
No, I mean, they're leaving their top guys out there. I mean, they're leaving their corners out there, and they're leaving their pass rushers. But, yeah, outside of that, I mean, they're definitely allowing a couple of new faces to shine. They're having Ike Lake play defensive back on the far side of the field, and they haven't needed to. And I think Lisbon, they're starting to get some of those plays that are coming as a result of it. As this is going to be intercepted. No one's there. It's actually going to be the quarterback, Jordan Pete, getting the interception. And Sipke's annoyed. He
Here comes
didn't
the flag
like that.
in late.
And, yeah, there's going to be a late hit or something on this. I think it's going to be on Valley Christian sideline warning.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But
this ref is yelling at the Valley Christian sideline.
Sifke obviously frustrated. There was a miscommunication on the pass route. He was expecting I believe that was tight end Luke Kraft was in the area. I believe he was expecting him to continue down the field, and he did not. He cut his route off.
So now we have another penalty on Valley. This just gets thrown as there's a lot of commotion going on the sideline. Still waiting on the calls. Andy Hake just now walking in to tell his boys to get back over. I think we're at least going to have a sideline warning was like the initial kind of set off for this as Andy Hake now trying to get his guys calmed back down and pushed over to the side. We'll wait on our official calls. Yeah, sideline warning, at least the first one. And an unsportsmanlike on the second.
That's on Valley.
I think Andy Hank trying to go out there and ask what happened. He was a little bit farther away talking to some of his wide receivers, figuring out, what they were trying to draw up next, talking to his coordinators. And then down here on this side, a lot of commotion after the penalty because Andy Hank's down where the line of scrimmage was.
Right.
And this play happening quite a bit down the field. So this is going to back Valley up. It's all after the interception. So that's the one part to keep in mind. These penalties occur after the play. So it's still Valley Christian football. And they will have it with 1:13 left in our third quarter, really flying by now that we're back into a running clock. As the officials trying to get us the clock started again, telling them to wind it up. Press Brock's not listening yet. As the offense will come back out there. And, I think there was a miscommunication there. Obviously, Sifke was clearly yelling something down the field to his guys. The other part of that, no one was in that region, technically speaking. I know it gets intercepted.
Right.
That's intentional
grounding. He threw it right to the Valley defender. I mean, that was like...
And it's intentional grounding, the other part of it. It's just not going to get called, and there's no way that Valley would accept it off of it, so they don't even throw it. As Tyree Washington will get the carry. He's going to bring this up to the 24-yard line for a pickup of 4 on first down. As they started back out at the 20 after intercepting it and moving it up to the 35-yard line. What's crazy about that as well, when you see those kind of plays on the sideline, most of the time it's a late hit out of bounds on an emotional kind of play like that where there's so much frustration happening with the team. But,
absolutely,
credit to Lisbon. They kept it clean, and they allowed Valley Christian to kind of get a little too excited off the play and jump onto the field, and then they get the penalty, and then it starts exploding from there on out, and obviously it turned into a handful of penalties assessed to Valley Christian.
Yeah,
one of the few times they've allowed their emotions to get the best of them on this season.
I mean, one thing we could say tonight about Lisbon is they've played disciplined.
John Trell looking deep. He's going to his quarterback. From the tight end to the quarterback, and Jordan Pete for a touchdown. 76 yards for Valley Christian.
We got a flag down here at the
That's
14.
late, too. This might be taunting. So Jordan Pete gets an interception on one side, comes out as a wide receiver, his former position. His tight end throws him the football out of the Wildcat, and he put a pump fake in there as well.
Yes, he did.
And then takes it a long way, 76 yards prior to this penalty. And I don't think this penalty is going to affect the result of the play, as that ball is being spotted down at the 3-yard line where we will shoot the extra point. So Valley Christian gets the big play. From the looks of it, it might have been an inadvertent drop of the flag by our referees.
Might have just fell out of his pocket as he was running.
Trying to catch up to the play.
Yeah.
As Jordan Pete turned on the wheels.
He did.
I've been waiting for Lisbon to pull out the trick plays, and it comes from Valley Christian instead. Now 2 big passing touchdowns from John Trell Mixon. I think he's got over 120 yards passing on 2 receptions. So now he'll get a chance to boot it up. His 7th try of the day. He's made 2. And it is up. So he's starting to collect a rhythm. 45-6 at the end of the third quarter. The War Eagles from Valley Christian on a war path tonight. Pun intended. We'll be back in the fourth quarter. Alec Caberna and Rick Daly on your Sports Network.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our...
Welcome back, everybody. We're set for kickoff here. Daly back to receive it again. John Trell has been keeping it low line drives. This is highest kick of the night as this gets fumbled back there by Ashton Hinchcliffe. Trying to make something out of it. He is getting wrapped up at the 15-yard line, and that play near catastrophic for him. We'll see Lisbon's offense come back out after Sincliffe threw an interception to Jordan Pete his last time around on a clear miscommunication between quarterback and tight end.
Yeah, I mean, Lisbon, you know, that's a mistake you can't have because they were driving down into, you know, in close to the red zone. They had an opportunity there to potentially put some more points on the board, and they kind of shot themselves in the foot there. So I don't know, you know, what you dial up here offensively. I mean, again, they're coming out with a double quad look, so you would almost think they're going to try to throw here.
You know, down this big, why not try a few new things out? Try and throw the football. Okay, the big thing, Jontrell Mixon's not on the field, so he's not going to be eating up your quarterback. Give yourself a shot. They still have some elite pass rushers out there, but the big boy is taking a break. And they do throw it. Daly on the reception, and he's going to get taken down as he's up near the 30-yard line as we have another War Eagle down on the field. We'll step aside.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, medical
he just dove off the field.
Quickly getting off the field. Looks like he's a sophomore. Looks like that's a heavy cramp.
Yeah.
Sophomore, not a lot of playing time. You normally see those kind of injuries in week 1 or 2, but when you put your JV teams out there, they don't have near as much experience yet at this intensity. You know, you see those cramps pop up every now and then as this will be a run up to the 35-yard line for
another Valley Christian player slow to get up. You got a host of Devils pulling them up off the ground there, number 10.
So 2nd and 5 upcoming for Lisbon. There's that Valley Christian player who was down a moment ago, getting back up, already walking it off. So just a slight cramp for him. Daly going out wide to the right. Got to watch that side of the field. He's been such a focal point of this offense tonight. You imagine that's where they want to get this thing going. I mean, another jet pass to the right.
That one goes to Hinchcliffe.
Use Daly as the lead blocker. And it works as they get him up to about the 41, depending on the spot. And I think they will give it to him at the 41-yard line. So
yep, sticks are moving. Lisbon on the drive here. Too little, too late at this point. It's like, where was that offense earlier? But Valley, again, not having all those starters out on the field, that helps you offensively for Lisbon.
Yeah, they're definitely rotating guys in and out a lot more than we've seen early on. In fact, Valley Christian, their defense, I think, has 2 number 10s. So they're definitely using some new guys on that field as Daly will pick up about 9.5, no, a full 10. We'll give him a new set of chains. Looked like he got tackled right at the line to gain, and they give it to him.
Yeah, see, Valley, they got number 8 out now. He's not in there on defense.
And no more JT. We probably might see him a little bit more on the offensive side. But I think next time they come out, I think we're going to see the debut of Ike Lake for the offense in this game. Seen him a little bit earlier on the season. He's in coverage right now as a DB on the bottom side. It's a run by Hinchcliffe. He gets wrapped up by the ankles and finally falls down on the opposite side of the 45.
So Lisbon putting a little drive together here as we got the continuous clock. It's getting close to 8 minutes.
You see those rotations continue to come in and out. Valley Christian, I just think they're getting everybody time. Now Pete's going to come onto the field as well.
Yeah, I think this fourth quarter is going to go a lot faster time-wise than that first quarter did.
We had a brief pause when Lisbon went back down by, I think it was only 26 at that point.
Correct.
And Daly will get the shot here. Kendall Clark was in his hindsights, but now Daly shifting forward, getting 10 yards here. The offense really starting to move. And you like to see this, maybe something they can carry into next week's battles. Because as you mentioned, obviously it's not going to do much here tonight.
No, and all they're doing is basically just running the same play. They're just flipping the side they're running it to, going between Daly and Hinchcliffe here.
And Valley really laying off the power hits at this point, so. They're not loading the line nearly as much. They're not blitzing heavy. I mean, like you were saying earlier with Lisbon, the first step is backwards for most of the linebackers. That's what's happening as these JV squads are coming in. However, I say that, and Valley Christian gets through the line of scrimmage and blows this play up. upcoming schedule, though, for your Lisbon Blue Devils next week. They head back home to take on the Bulldogs of East Palestine, who lost this week to Wellsville 46-14. Week after that, they're on the road to take on that Wellsville team. So that was a good scouting opportunity last night for Lisbon to check that out as they continue to drive down the field here, as probably one of their best field positions on the night. Just another flip to Hinchcliffe. And he's going to gain ahead up to the 25.
Yeah.
Strong running, and late in the game here, going up against second units, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be able to run over these kind of guys. There's a reason you're playing varsity instead of JV. And
you see Lisbon not really putting any of those younger kids in at the moment.
Well, I mean, you see, they don't have much over there on the sideline to really go to either.
No, they don't. I mean, depth. There's not a whole lot of depth there. And again, because of injuries
too.
They're forced to put, some kids in there. You're seeing some of these guys get some more playing time than they normally would just due to those circumstances. Lisbon down 2 wide receivers at this point.
I mean, we've seen it all night long. They might even be down another running back. So haven't seen a lot of their guys been able to keep healthy in this game. This is a run, another good one. This is going to get them up inside of the 15.
Senior Hayden Colvin powering down. Yeah, it's going to get them inside the red zone here. So Lisbon going to try to get some more points on the board.
Starting to speed things up a little bit,
a little
too.
up-tempo.
And what's funny about it, since we mentioned running clock, we're only down to 5.5 minutes now in the quarter. They've burned half this quarter up.
Yes, absolutely. Colvin going to get free
touchdown.
Run. Yeah, he's going to drive all the way in. Basically, no resistance there.
Valley just opened wide.
Nope, we had a Lisbon player down, but he's up off the ground there. So Lisbon gets another, but not going to be enough to shut that clock down.
No, it's not. And, maybe for the best with the amount of injuries they have today. I don't know if you want to see this game go longer and longer.
Right.
Especially, for Valley Christian, you got all these young guys in here. You don't want injuries to that group either. So going for two here, trying to make it 14 points on the night.
Going to get denied, I think.
No, not in there. So 45-12 our score. We will step aside here from Campbell Memorial. The Eagles lead it with 5:20 to go. But a strong run by Hayden Colvin against the second unit of the War Eagles. They drive it down and they punch it in.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-res futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Rain will come and go tomorrow.
Welcome back, everybody, as it looks like they're going to let the big man, Hunter Daly, boot one away. You want to tell us a little bit about him, Rick?
Well, he is able to kick. The problem is they use him as the long snapper, so he doesn't get an opportunity for, field goals and extra points and stuff. He has kicked off a couple times. He does have a leg. He can boot it.
Well,
Let's see what he does here.
Back deep to return. Ike Lake, one of the upmen.
That one not so good.
He's a little out of practice.
He squibbed it.
Gurley's going to pick this thing up at the 25.
And there's a block in the back.
Yeah, block in the back as he's going to go out up by the 45-yard line. He laid out
the kicker.
Hunter Daly.
Yep, and his brother, one of the first ones over there to him. But they're going to peel him up off the ground. He is a tough kid.
Yeah, see him slow to get up a couple of times tonight. He's taking some shots on both the, especially coming out of that center spot. He got to jump up so quick to get some of those blocks. And with the way Valley's been running at him tonight, he's taking it right to the chest.
Yep. The one thing about these two is, having a twin brother like that, the other one is the first one there when something happens. If there's a scrum, if there's, a blindside block or something like that, the other one is right there. So that's the first thing you have to concern yourself with as a coach, is cooling off the other one, because he's looking for retribution. That's just how they're both wired, and it doesn't matter which one it is.
Now, I got to ask, because I think people are going to wonder. So they're twins. So they got that twin connection. They feeling what the other one's getting hit?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, they feed off each other. I mean, they're a minute apart. Hunter is the younger of the two, but he is the bigger of the two.
Man, that must suck as the twin. You're like, oh, come on. He gets the height.
Right?
I mean, Austin's got plenty of speed, though, so he'll just have to outrun the long legs.
Absolutely.
We're going to see Valley come back out here. I think that's Ike Lake in at quarterback. Now they're going to let the young sophomore take the reins here in the fourth quarter, and it's a fumble right off the bat as it was handed off to Amir Dixon, who went down with an injury earlier. He's able to pick it up, run all the way around in a big old circle, and end up just about a yard or two short of the original line to gain. A big save play there. And I don't know, I think those refs might need to get together. That looked like it was one of those jet passes forward that we've seen a lot of from Lisbon toniat.
Yeah.
Probably could have been looked at as an incompletion rather than a fumble.
Yep.
But obviously no instant replay. We don't have that here available. So whatever the call on the field is, that's what it's going to be. 3 minutes to go in our game here from Valley Christian. And the upcoming schedule for the War Eagles of VC. They have Leetonia next Saturday here at home. So long as Leetonia is still playing football, there's been some discussions on that. And after this week, things might not be looking so great in that direction. So perhaps a new opponent needed next week for Valley Christian. But on the moment, Leetonia is on the schedule. Then they hit the road for 3 straight: Columbiana, Southern, and Wellsville. We're already looking at the end of the season. East Palestine follows that in about a month's time on October 22nd. We're closing down final month of football.
Man, it's gone by fast.
It has been. It's been an awesome season for sure. I'm sad it's almost over, man. That's my favorite part of the year, is calling football. Half the season down, half the season to go. It's been a fun week 5, though, full of some great games here on the network. And Valley Christian, once again, capping off the week in style. Ike Lake out there. Quarterback, he's got the green shoes on. There's one of his wide receivers out there. Clark's, he's going to roll right side. Lake looking for some blockers. He's got a couple. Now here come the wheels of Ike Lake as he's getting ripped down to the ground by Sifke. But he's going to get the first down on 3rd down.
How many missed tackles did you see there?
I think 4.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that is a shifty little kid, though, and there's no film on him at this spot pretty much. So that's not something you can game plan for. You're not expecting a guy like Ike Lake to get in the game and take off like that. That was a design quarterback run all the way. He's a guy, he's got really great arm strength. He can throw it about as far as he wants to. The accuracy hasn't quite developed yet. He needs some more reps to get there. And, we'll see if they give it to him on this drive. Now they're going to run it. And that's going to go nowhere. As I think that might be John Qualpabellin, the one to get the carry.
We got a late flag come in here.
Late flag as a guy is down.
I don't know if we're going to have an unsportsmanlike or taunting or what. Something against Lisbon.
And they pointed it over to the Lisbon.
I don't know what the sign.
There we go.
Personal foul, Lisbon. Yeah. Wind the clock. 15 yards
this will
to go
just
here.
About do things here as we are 30 seconds to go. Valley doesn't need to snap it anymore tonight. They have won tonight's game, and they remain in first place of the EOAC. They are undefeated as Valley Christian now 5-0, 2-0 in conference play as they come out with 45-12
they're gonna
victory.
Run it.
They're going to do one more play.
Loose
Ike
ball.
Lake drops this
ball.
on the ground.
Hunter Daly's got another one.
His second defensive touchdown of the night. I
Look
just had to read out
this.
the score, and he's not going to run us out. Oh, we're going to wind the clock all the way. They didn't stop it. But the Blue Devils
the fumble.
are going to pick up their second defensive touchdown of the night. Your boy Hunter Daly gets it. After getting laid out on the kick return, goes, all right, I want this back again. Give me another 6, please.
Yeah, high snap there. I mean, last play of the game, I don't even know why Valley snapped it, to be honest with you.
They didn't need to.
They didn't need to.
I think Ike Lake just wanted another chance at it.
No, but now do they let them do the extra point here, or what do they do?
Yeah, they'll allow it.
Or are they going to? No, they're going to
Our
wave it off.
referees are going to wave it off here tonight.
Okay, they're going to wave it off. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I think the teams were both unsure too.
Yeah, well, this brings up an interesting question at this point. Who's player of the game here today? I mean, Hunter Daly, I think, a pretty good nomination. 2 defensive touchdowns.
Yeah, but usually
they come out with the loss.
But usually your player of the game is not on the opposite side. It usually comes from the winning side of the field. I mean, I hate to say that,
but I don't think anybody had more than 1 touchdown. I think we're going to give this Vashawn Gurley. He went up, mossed 2 guys on the night and took it in for over 100 yards receiving with 2 receiving touchdowns. So
yeah.
I think we're going to give him the nod here tonight. But I got to point this out. Valley Christian is not in first place of the EOAC. That spot belongs to Wellsville at the moment. They have the largest point differential. So it is a tie score-wise, but if it came down to a tiebreaker, the points currently favor Wellsville.
Huh.
So
Southern,
to throw that out
Southern
there.
Should be in that mix, too.
Southern is in that mix, but they've only played 1 conference game. So not quite.
Yep.
They're only, they're 1-0 with 1 conference win as they beat Columbiana this past week, but I believe Wellsville actually the number
Southern
1 team.
Beat us last week.
Yeah.
So that would give them 2.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Well, there you have it. That's going to do the game for us tonight. 2 defensive touchdowns from Hunter Daly. Have yourself a day, kid. And that will do it here from your Sports Network. I'm Alec Berna, Rick Daly. Pleasure to broadcast tonight's game with you.
You too, sir.
The Eagles cap off the Week 5 season with a 45-18 win over the Lisbon Blue Devils, who dropped to 2-3.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance.
My apologies. It's been a pleasure. We will see you all next week here on YSN.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.